the 2K Sports postgame show.
Welcome back, everybody. Ernie Johnson here along with Shaq and the Jet as we present our Jordan Player of the Game, Freak. An absolutely astounding and historic night for him here in this game. He was simply unstoppable in what can only be described as a masterful performance. And that wraps up our coverage of the Rising Stars game here on 2K Sports. For Kenny the Jet.
Vengo en busca de respuestas con el manojo lleno y vengo como un libro abierto, ansiosa de aprender la historia no contada de nuestros ancestros, con el viento que dejaron los abuelos y que vive en cada pensamiento de esta amada tierra. Quien sabe cuidarlo es quien de verdad la quiera. Vengo para mirar de nuevo, para ver los sitios y despertar el ojo ciego, sin miedo. Tú y yo descolonicemos lo que nos enseñaron con nuestro pelo negro, con
And get ready, everyone. All-Star action is coming your way. And here we go with Freak. Nice thing about this format is that everyone starts each round with a clean slate.
Yeah, and even if you're the last place qualifier from the previous round, you still have a chance to win it all.
Yeah, it really is just about getting hot at the right time. You just want to advance out of that first round and then get hot from there.
You can be sure of this. Whether it's an exhibition or not, the pressure to perform is still pretty great in the three-point shootout.
Oh, make no mistake. I mean, these guys are competitive. They got a lot of pride. They want to win. But they've got to stay cool and controlled while they're out there. It's not an easy thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, he's in a good rhythm right now.
2 racks remaining. 11 straight. He's raining them down. This is getting ridiculous. That's 13 straight. Now 20. Kept up a great pace right there. He even left some time on the clock. He's able to total 21 points in the round. He was really enjoying himself out there that time, guys.
It got out of control for a while there. I mean, I don't know that I've ever seen anything like it. Just one shot after another, just continuing to fall. He was in an unbelievable groove.
He's got 21, so it'll be Isaiah Thomas here.
Well, like they say, Steve, and it's true, you miss 100% of the shots that you don't take. So it's essential that a player keeps a fast pace and gets to all 25 balls before the buzzer.
Yeah, and it's really a balance, Clark, because you can't race through them either. If you do, you're going to fall out of your rhythm. So it's a fine line between being focused and being quick. You've got to find that balance.
Just 2 points there. He won't be happy with that.
Really poor.
That's 5 in a row. He better get it together. Oh, boy. He's got 8. One last rack remains. 11 on the board. And 13 is the final score. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
He was very steady throughout. It wasn't an up and down round, just very consistent, and that's what you like to see.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go.
J.J. Redick, a terrific shooter. Shot over 40% from distance in his career at Duke, and In the NBA, that accuracy has continued. A player who has to be accounted for at all times.
So often we see just a few misses in a row totally derail a play. It has that snowball effect if you let it.
Yeah, and that's all the more reason that your only thought as a shooter can be on your next shot, not the previous one. But you know, that's much easier said than done.
6. 7 points. He comes away with 4 points on that rack. Up to 10 now.
Nice stretch here for Redick.
Drains the money ball.
Good momentum here to close it out.
He completes the round with 13 points. I'd say he handled that round pretty well, guys.
Well, we all know how important the money balls are in this event, and he hit 4 out of 5 of them. That's very good work.
That's 4 misses in a row. And so we'll see Goran Dragic.
Fellas, 25 shots in 60 seconds, that's a lot. One of the hard things, I'm sure, is staying focused all the way through that 25th shot.
Yeah, and in your head, Clark, you start counting the seconds and you think, oh man, I'm not going to finish the round. And then you start rushing things. So it really is a balance between being quick but also being focused and allowing yourself to take the shot.
A lot of air turbulence with this start.
Now 3 points. Now with 4.
He needs 8 points more to stay in contention.
Now 8 points. 5 more points to stay in it. You could only get 1 shot to fall off the rack.
5 points more to stay in it.
9 points. And Clark, he's out.
Not enough to make the next round, Kevin.
Yeah, that's it. It's academic from here.
In the end, it's a 12-point round for him. There was just something off about him in that round.
Yeah, it seemed like every time he was starting to get into a good rhythm, he just couldn't capitalize on it. He'd quickly fall out of his pace.
And so we'll see Wesley Matthews.
You know, Wes Matthews, Kevin, out of Marquette, had a really solid career there, but was undrafted. A player who's really solidified himself as a quality NBA talent. I mean, a tough defender. He's a pretty good shooter. He can handle it. I mean, there's not anything he doesn't do reasonably well.
You remember his dad, Wes Matthews, don't you?
Yeah, I do. I remember, those Wisconsin teams cost me a Big Ten championship. Cost us a Big Ten title back in 1980, and Wes Matthews was the culprit. He was the catalyst for knocking us off twice in those games.
I am sorry I brought that up.
Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
No, I
You knew what you were doing. Yeah, you knew what you were doing.
Steve, help me out here.
You know, he's got to get at least 13 here. That seems doable to me.
Well, that's pretty respectable. But if he's anywhere close to his best, guys, I think that's very doable.
Oh, and he will not advance to the next round, Clark.
Going to just finish out the string here.
Nope, just not enough.
9 points is what he finishes with. Well, not his finest showing. I think we can all agree he could have done a lot better.
Well, I don't know what it was that threw him off, but something was bothering him, that was for sure.
Yeah, clearly he was able to get a few shots to go down, but not nearly enough to make for a decent round.
So it'll be Brad Beal here. He's in a good spot getting to go last. It's no mystery how many points he needs to move on.
You know, in the three-point contest, these guys are really on an island out there. I mean, you're used to sharing the court with 9 other guys. 4 of them are your teammates, and now it's just you out there. It has a little bit of a golf, tennis, or track and field feel.
Yeah, that's right. An individual sport atmosphere. And some guys love that and some don't. But, you know, if you don't love it, you probably shouldn't be here. I think everybody in the lineup tonight really will enjoy it. And then, of course, it's just a matter of who can get hot.
4 more points to advance.
The young fella, Brad Beal, taking charge here.
3 more points to advance.
11 on the board. He's got 12. He posts a score of 14. Well, a very respectable performance from him there, guys.
I thought he had his stroke working pretty well for him. I mean, what do you think about that, Steve?
Yeah, solid shooting. He looked very confident. You know, it never became one of those lights-out rounds that it could have been. But all in all, I think he's got to be pretty happy.
Jackson's got to be pretty happy about his performance in the first round, as it has him looking very, very good for the finals.
Yeah, obviously he's the guy with all the momentum. I mean, he'd probably like to go first just to keep that momentum going. But I still think he'll be fine going last.
Well, especially with his confidence as sky high as it must be right now. I'm sure he'll want to know exactly what that target number is.
So it'll be Isaiah Thomas here. The shot clock's at 24 seconds. He better be ready to put up some points in a hurry. So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. And J.J. Redick, a go-to scorer at Duke, certainly.
Yeah, an average 27 points a game his senior season, Kevin. He's more of a role player in the NBA, but still remains a knockdown shooter who has actually become a better scorer in the NBA, I think.
Yeah, big point. Now, 3 points. 5 big points on that rack alone. 6. Chalk it up. His 4th in a row. Now 8 points. He's got 9.
Off to a terrific start.
So it's J.J. Redick ready to go. By going first, he can put a lot of the pressure on the guys behind him if he posts a good score.
A hot start is pretty essential, isn't it, Steve? I mean, it seems like we rarely see guys recover from a bad first rack or two.
I think the key is that first money ball, Clark. You know, even if you miss a couple early, if you can make that money ball on the first rack, get a couple points under your belt, now all of a sudden you can settle down and start firing away.
Can't get the money ball. Now with 4. 5 points now. He's up to 7.
Well, now he's got it going.
That's his 5th consecutive make. 1 rack left. Now with 11. He's got 12.
Finishing strong.
He posts a score of 14. I'd say a solid showing from him.
Kevin, I think he'd be real pleased with that score. I mean, it can always be a little bit higher, but that was plenty good.
Yeah, I agree, Clark. He's probably happy with it, not ecstatic, but, you know, he did his job and put up a pretty good number.
So it'll be Brad Beal here.
Brad Beal, renowned in high school for his outside shooting. He was solid during his freshman season at Florida. But you see the stroke. You know he's going to be an excellent three-point shooter in this league for years to come.
And the score to beat, 14. We'll see if he can take the lead here.
8 more points for him to tie it up. That's 7.
6 points more, and it's tied.
Gets the money ball. 3 points more to tie it.
Three more points will tie it.
He's getting cold. 5 consecutive misses.
Starting to freeze up a bit.
2 more to tie it up. He finishes with 14 points on the board. He turned in a pretty good round right there, don't you think?
Well, the key was, Kevin, he took 6 out of a possible 10 points from the money balls. And those are huge points. You've got to take advantage of them, and he did.
And here we go with Freak. He was the hottest shooter entering the finals, so he earned the right to go last. And he knows exactly what the target is.
And over his career, just a superb long-range marksman.
He'll need to match 14 points to tie. Now with 4. 5 points now.
8 more points and he'll tie things up.
That's 4 in a row now.
Take that.
5 more points needed for the win. He's got 12. 2 racks to go. Good, and the rest is academic. We have a winner.
Great shooting, taken on home.
Boy, unbelievable work out there. He found his groove early, and he maintained his focus, got on a big roll. Yeah, he's starting to get it going.
He finishes with 25. Wow, that was something else, guys. We don't see too many performances like that.
Well, how about 9 straight? I mean, come on, that says a lot. Shows you how dangerous his touch is from outside.
And that puts an end to the Foot Locker three-point contest. It couldn't have gone any better for this year's outstanding champion, Money.
Now, how much fun was that? That could be the highlight of this year's All-Star festivities, guys.
Well, for me, Clark, the three-point contest usually is. I was just happy to have a ringside seat for it.
And from all of us here at 2K Sports, we're thrilled to have brought you this year's three-point contest. This is Kevin Harlan, along with Steve Kerr and Clark Kellogg, saying so long and thanks for watching.